Good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Friday Night Live. As always, it is nothing less than a sheer, verging on orgasmic joy to be here with you again. Now then, we've only got half an hour tonight, my lovelies. Same tomorrow before we get back to the hour plus long shenanigans. So we're not going to hang about tonight. So we are going to wave away Friday and we're going to welcome in the weekend. We're going to have all of the normal community chit chat. We've got the uh, matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth, should you wish to deploy them. We've got Sean's box, which is going to get a pounding. We've got the tenting tin, all donations welcome. And of course, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you can, and arguably should, leave a voice note for me and the community. Now then, I'm not going to waste any time. Well, I'm going to waste a bit of time, but I'm not going to waste too much. But as always, the most important thing is you. How's your day been? We need to know what you've been eating. Obviously, that goes without saying. You don't need me to say it. And of course, all of your wonderful comments, which are very much the meat and potatoes of this ham salad, with a side of coleslaw that we are all enjoying tonight. So I'm going to have a goodly slurp of my well overdue wine, still the good stuff, still on offer. And then I'm going to dive headfirst into your comments with an abandon that is quite frankly verging on gay. Huh, can't beat a bit of gay abandon, can you, darling? So cheers, your very good health. Bottoms up yours, and above all, and I say this with the excitement of the weekend building, get stuffed. Huh. I'm not even going to wait for the wine go. Oh, I'm just going to crack on. Right, before I dive into your comments, um, things to tell you about today. Little things, meaningless bits and pieces. To be honest, you're all channel members. They're all covered in the daily diary that will be coming out tomorrow morning. So I don't really need to talk about all of that tonight. You'll see it all in the daily diary. Some bits for Nettie, some this, that, and the other. You get to see my bottom waving about for 8 minutes as I wrestle with the. Anyway, enough of that. Uh, I had a meeting with Bish tonight, um, and it's kind of good news, and it's kind of not. Right. As far as I'm aware, the third B&B, just forget about that. The Sherpa's Lodge, we all know the situation with that, which leaves us with Claycross. Right, good news. The house next door has come on the market. It's not too expensive. It's a quarter of a million. We're going to buy it. Um, Keep the house as a standalone full property Airbnb let. Um, but we're going to section off the ground to enlarge our car park to get to make it a 35 car park. That's the good news. The bad news is that nothing's going to be open and up and running before Christmas or the New Year. And that obviously means yet another 6+ months of just waiting around, scratching my ass, not being able to pay the bills, worrying about this, that, and the other, and putting my trust and faith into the future. And I'm not going to do it. Well, I am, but I'm not. If that doesn't make sense, I was going to say if that makes sense. Of course, it doesn't make sense. That's going to be a safety net. What I want to do between now and then is really, really, really throw all of my efforts, all of my priority at the YouTube channel because God Almighty, I'm nearly dead, darlings. I'm really old. God knows how long I've got left in me. At the moment, I'm still young enough and vibrant enough to enjoy myself a bit, to have a bit of fun, and I really want to do that, and that's what I want to work towards. Um, I want to be out there. You know how much fun I'm having in Netty. You know how excited I am about doing the old tenting, and I just want to be doing that. So I want to be really, really working towards trying to get the YouTube channel where that working towards a point where we can give it a chance for it to be a full-time income earner. I'd at least like to have the option. So when it comes to next Christmas and New Year and everything opens up and they say, right, here it is, crack on, I can say, well, actually, yeah, I don't want to. I'm going to carry on doing this instead. Um, you know, that's what I'm going to, anyway. So, yeah, I'm just feeling a bit, uh, I'm tired of things being out of my hands. Or, right, you long termers, you know the arsing about that there's been over the last however long it's however long it's been. It's nobody's fault. Well, I mean the orally men are undoubtedly at fault, but I mean anybody it's not Bish's fault or anybody else's fault. It's just what happens, and it's not really their fault that um, that I went from being extremely rich to being extremely poor overnight, thanks to a divorce, and didn't want to start businesses up again and start earning money and all of that kind of thing. So it is what it is. But I would like to feel that I'm a little bit more in control, or at least working towards that. So it's going to be all hands on the YouTube deck. We've got a bit of a running start. The motorhome content seems is doing better than previous stuff, showing a bit of promise. There's the tenting stuff to come. We get to, so yeah, that's it really. That's what I wanted to tell you. So pertinent to that, to make sure that I can do the motorhome stuff, because I'm so skinned. I'm so bloody skinned. And it's a little while until the end of the month, and there's Monday, and stuff went out of the bank today, and all of that. So Sean's box, which is my money at the end of the day, Sean's box is going to get emptied tonight, and I shall restart it from scratch tomorrow, and that money's going to get used. That'll cover Monday, and the 1p savings challenge that can go for a bleeding Burton, and a couple of bob that's in there that will cover the direct debits that are going out on Monday. So there you go. That's that, and we'll make sure that that at least on a Monday and Tuesday something's going to be going on. So night out in overnight in Netty. We'll start the tenting towards the end of next month, assuming that I can get all of the equipment that I need together. And there's a video right there. I was thinking about this on the way home. People love to give advice. Everybody's got an opinion. So rather than have them tell you that you've bought the wrong thing, I'll make a video saying, and I'll film it outside bloody Go Outdoors. And then I'll go around the store. And I'll film this next week. That's the plan, possibly on Thursday. And so it'll be a sort of, right, I'm going to do tenting. I've never done it before. What should I buy? I've only got tuppence halfpenny to spend, so it's got to be done on a budget. And that might do all right, and it will introduce. It'll be like an opening to the tenting series. So we've got the motorhome series, and then we'll have the tenting series running alongside. So those are my kind of idle thoughts. So there you go. That's that. Everything else is covered in the daily diary, which obviously you channel members will get tomorrow. And that's that. I'll crack on with your comments now. So, whiz back to the start, and first cab off the rank was Lord Stiff Upper Lip. Good evening, everyone, was his opening to the conversational batting. Jim Bob II followed up, good evening, my lord, and third on the scene was the lovely Richard. Good evening, Boaty and everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. Also with us, Rob Taylor, channel member, no less. Good evening, all from the campsite, new subscriber. Well, fabulous. A very warm welcome to the community. Welcome to my inner scrotum with all of the lovely bogs, both his old geezers and gals, and welcome to the madness. It's a shame it's a short one tonight. These are normally an hour or longer. Tonight it's a short one, only half an hour, because I had to start late because Friday and Saturday are later nights at the restaurant. You see. Oh, what's that? Ah, oh, thank you, Stu. A few bob, mate. You cheer me up, and that's some feat that is, Boaty. Oh, and he sent a super chat. Oh, bless you. Thank you very much, Stu. Very much appreciated. That'll tell you what. That'll go in the tenting tin. I will switch that over. Actually, I can probably do it now, can't I? Then you can see it. There we go. Every little helps, as the old lady said when she piddled in the sea. So there we go. There's a crisp fiver and £2 going into the tenting tin. Thank you very much, Stu. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so where did I get to? Oh, we were saying hello to our new friend, weren't we? The lovely Rob, who is actually away camping as we speak. And I'm quite jealous, although it's a bit chilly. I'm such a wuss. It was a bit chilly when I got out the car. So hope you're nice and snug and warm, Rob. You're probably an experienced campist, so I'm sure you are. Right, who else have we got with us? Stratosphere is with us, the lovely Stu, obviously. Oh, Tonic 110, the fabulous Tonic 110 is with us, greeting everybody by name. The lovely Shelley Denise, great to see your name in green, my lovely. Oh, the fabulous Peter P, all the way from Finland. Stratosphere, of course, who is all the way from, I always forget where he is, Denmark, isn't it? Denmark, of course it is. That's right. I remember these things eventually. Diane Sturdy is with us, our very own headmistress. So stand up, salute, tug your foreskin, forelock. I always get those mixed up. Got me into trouble more than once, darlings. Good evening, Diane. And Diane says, good evening, lovely friends. Stu's asking Rob where he's camping. Good question. Oh, Mark Prasad is with us, the lovely Mark. Good evening, Boaty, and good evening, chat. This evening, he goes on, I've been mostly... We interrupt this broadcast for the wine burp. Yes, I'm afraid that during a live broadcast, while wine is being livelily imbibed, a random wine burp is always a possibility. At least I mostly quelled that one. It's when they come out like a barking frog that we're all in trouble. So Mark has been mostly eating smoked salmon with homemade Irish potato cakes and creme fraiche with chive relish. Ooh. Oh, Skick. Bless you. I'll have to add that one later. Thank you, Skick. Yeah, to be honest, Skick, tonight I agree with you. And it's a combination of things. And tonight was just the icing on the cake. So the factors are that there's a few factors actually. I mean, one is that I'm enjoying Nettie more than I thought I would, and I'm not enjoying Nettie. I'm in love with Nettie and with the lifestyle that Nettie brings. The fact that you're a little bit closer to nature, that the the more relaxed way of life, the getting away from it all. I'm head over. I'm obsessed with it. I'm more than enjoying it. I'm head over heels in love with it. Also factor in the fact that the videos I've done so far involving motorhomes have done better than normal. Indeed, day one is my best performing video ever. The most watch hours, the most views. It's made more money than any other video. So obviously that's all kind of promising, and the fact that I've got friends who are out there doing it. Right at the moment, I've got a friend who's sending me pictures and videos every day of what's going on where they are at the moment, and it's making my soul ache because I want to be there. I want to be doing that with you. I mean, I don't want to mean I want to be away from you, but I want to be doing that. I want to have that in my life, and if I'm going to if I'm going to work towards something and aspire to something and make efforts for something, then it should be that, not working for somebody else to line their pocket at the cost of my own pleasure and joy in life. Because I keep saying it because I've been reminded. Oh yeah, and there's my health things lately have made me think about how precious life is and time is and all of that. And so tonight was just the icing on the cake that just makes me think, sod this. Let's let's at least work towards going in a different direction. Right, I do want to get to your comments, but we have got some voice notes which obviously need to be played.
Boaty, my gaydar went off. I have to assume that you're live right now. This is unacceptable. What if I told you? Right now, there's some lonely chap out at a bar waiting to meet you. You need to go talk to him, buy him a drink, tickle his foreskin, and then take it from there. Have a great show.
Ben, you are incorrigible. You are incorrigible, my dear chap. But you are very funny.
How's your day been, sir? And I was also thinking, when you're doing the great outdoors thing, why don't you ask them when you're in do they fancy sponsoring one of your videos?
I'm not big enough.
Because you might get a bit of discount that way, sir, if not. Also, when you empty the tin, are you going to you're going to do it every month, are you? Going to put £1 in the box and then empty it every month then? And then on, sir.
Oh.
And I look forward to see when you get your tent, sir. And as I said last night, I've got a slight gift coming for your motorhome. Should be there in the next week or two, sir.
Oh, that's really
I've actually told them if you're not in, we'll leave it with your neighbours. I'm not telling you what it is, sir. Anyway, today I went shopping, came back, watched a movie, and I had for my snack bacon and sausage butty, sir. Followed by this evening meal, chicken drumsticks and chips and peas, followed by a posh coffee and a Magnum ice cream, sir. Oh, sorry, 2 Magnums today, sir. I had one when I had just after me snack, sir. And I didn't forget the posh coffee and the posh biscuits, sir. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. You are a wanker. And can you please twat the like button for our Boaty? And which car did you go to work in, sir?
I was in Mimi.
This evening?
Mimi the bank tonight.
And did you manage to get that other thing you were after for Nettie, that sponsorship? Like the screen, like a dash cam idea, sir?
No, I didn't. They offered me all of this audio equipment, none of which I could use. I said I would like their P9 model, and they said, "Oh, we're not actively marketing that at the moment, so we haven't got any samples." Check the inventory. We have got sample P9, but it hasn't got the cigarette lighter adapter, so it would need to be hardwired into the fuse box. And I said, no, I'm not doing that because the market that I'm going to be pushing it out at, they're not going to want to hardwire. They're going to want a fully I can't think of the right word, but like a fully separate thing. And also I wanted to test it in multiple vehicles. So I said, no, I'm not hardwiring it. I said, thank you for the offer, but if you're not prepared to just pull one off the shelf, as in an actual, retail package, complete and as it should be, that I can test, then sorry, but I don't want to be involved. And I've not heard anything since then, so I assumed that's done and dusted, kippers and custard. What else were you saying? I went in Mimi tonight. And what was the other thing? Sean's box. No, I'm not going to empty it on a monthly basis. It'll get pounded every night, and then when something comes up, it's like a rainy day box. So when a birthday comes up, or a needs must come up, or there's a special trip that I want to do, something like that, we'll do it then. I am going to empty it tonight, so that I know I'm okay for Monday, and I can get through till the end of the month. And yeah, Mondays have got to be sacrosanct now, because that's when I get the opportunity to make the content that is hopefully going to maybe make a little bit of a difference to the channel. And I can't remember what else you asked. There was something I thought, oh, that's a good idea, but can't remember what it was now. The next voice that you hear
this summer, join a man and his motorhome on an epic journey to find the mythical hubnut.
Ew, now that's a spicy meatball. Ooh.
The missing glow plug.
The fuck's he on about?
It's a petrol. And the many delightfully dubious dirty dogging doings they encounter.
Do I say hedgy, darling? Did you pack the podgering harness by any chance on those so lovely tracksuit bottoms? They're just so nom nom nom. Oh, I did say, Master Boaty. You flipping tusser.
How many video references did you get in there? Oh my God, references to most of my favorite videos in there, including the podgering harness, which has got to go down as one of the greatest Mustard and Boaty moments of all time. Oh, bring on the podgering harness. Well done, Peter P. I was just going to say something then now, and I've completely forgotten what it was. Bugging me. I can't. No, I can't remember. It might come back. It might come back to me. I'm all over the place tonight, like a mad woman's drawers, darlings. Right, let's get back to your comments and try and make some sense of them. Where did I get to? Oh God. Right, I may perhaps be a little bit behind. Oh, bloody hell, how far behind am I? Oh, Christ. Oh, God. Oh, my Christ. Oh, Lord above. Right, okay, we're going to have to go on. Bloody hell. So I've got 6 minutes to get through 59 million comments. Right, we found out what Mark's been eating. Right, here we go. Here we go. Our new friend Rob Taylor, channel member, is camping in Sheffield. Right, so I can probably see you where I am. I was looking at Sheffield when I was driving home, Rob. Jim Bob II says, thanks to YouTube's algorithm, today I ended up learning that Mustard is mates with Steve Berry of 90s Top Gear fame. Mad world, all this due to Nettie. Well, he is Jim Bob II, but so am I. And if you look carefully on my channel, you will see that Steve is on quite a few of my videos. He test drove my Rover 45. He rattled on about this, that, and the other when I took him for a drive to the iconic Milkston Road in Rochdale. And best of all, and this is really worth watching, Steve Berry of Top Gear fame had lunch with me and Mustard in our caravan, Mr. George Roger Boaty, and we recorded it as an episode of Mustard and Boaty Do Lunch With, and he was hideously indiscreet about the Top Gear days and in particular James May. So That is well worth checking out, Jim Bob II. I've started a new thing, Boaty's Golden Moldies, where I put a link up on the various socials to an old video that I think new viewers ought to watch. And that will be one of them. Mustard and Boaty do lunch with Top Gear Steve Berry, because that was a really good episode. And Steve's a nice guy. We got on very well. Right. Then loads of hellos. I'm just going to fly over things because time. Andrew Buttigieg joins us. The lovely Irish Spotty Botty. Matron evening all. My eyeballs are out on stilts. I have worked a solid 8 hours at the computer and only just stopped. It's time to chill with wine. Oh, good for you, Matron. And then Skip joined us. The subs are increasing and the views. Told you it's all about finding that audience, Boat. Yeah, well, work in progress, isn't it, Skip? Let's hope we get there. Whizzing through. Mark is here, the lovely Mark, Bad Books. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon, joins us and says, good evening, Boaty and Boggs, and good evening to you. Stu had a cheese salad balm lunch, I think that's a roll, and cheese and tomato on toast for tea. Whizzing. Right, Mark, he always eats well. Breakfast was a banana. Dinner was crab sarnies. Oh, of course, Friday. He always has that for lunch on a Friday. And tea, he means dinner, was pub fish, chips and mushy peas. You had a pub tea the other night. You had a cheeky pub tea the other night. Oh, you're living the life. You're living your life, Mark. Oh, Jim Bob II plans on turning green tomorrow. Greetings to any new channel members. I really, really appreciate the support, and I'm working hard on getting decent, semi-interesting daily diaries out for your delectation and delight. Look forward to you turning green, Jim Bob, and the support will be greatly appreciated. Forget Bish, says Skick. Relying on other people is no good. Yeah, he's got a point. You can't deny he's got a point. Concentrate on becoming a pro YouTuber. Yeah, you see, on the one hand, that sounds ridiculous to me. The idea of me being a pro YouTuber, given that I'm a gibbering wreck who has no idea what he's doing. But then I look at other people who make a living off YouTube, and I think, well, I'm no worse than you, in fairness. Hubnut? Who said Hubnut? There's still some hope for the Joseph Lloyd Lounge, says Richard. Oh, God. Oh, good evening, Josh. Josh joins us. Mark Lyons is with us. Cheers, one and all. Back at you, Boaty. Up your chuffer. Oh, is that how far behind I am? Dear, oh dear. Boaty, as you know, says Mark Prasad, it's all about balance. Keep the restaurant and the boss on side, but if they're not on board with your restaurant plans and you have the time, then more netty, etc., makes sense. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's about figuring in my mind. If in my mind that then I'm prioritizing on the restaurant and the hotel and whatnot, then YouTube will continue being a bit of a hobby. If I can change that mindset so that I'm working towards the lifestyle that I'm learning, I'm discovering that I really want, then that will reverse and YouTube will be the priority, and the restaurant will just be a necessary evil as long as I need the income from it. And let's remember that it's not as if the restaurant is keeping me comfortable. The income from the restaurant means that I'm going further into debt every month. So, because I've been for years now, I've been going along with it on the basis that, yeah, we'll do this, you'll have a full time, we'll look after you, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, Sod it. Sod it. Let's work towards something better. Um, oh God, you should have seen if you'd have seen the videos that I got sent today, then you'd understand why my soul is aching a bit. And I think, Sunshine, you fucking got this all arse backwards, mate. You've got it all arse backwards. You're working towards sacrificing for and pinning your hopes on something that isn't what you really want. But I'm only just learning that because it's only this year that I've been learning about the alternatives. Uh, and so, yeah, at the age of 54, I'm still, it turns out, very much work in progress. Boaty, and everyone says matron. I've had I've had the first Boaty merch business meetings with the husband. Yes, we do things properly. So we've started the arty-farty process of getting Boaty's World branded and merched up. Oh, that's exciting. That is exciting. So watch this space, darlings. Another little voice note for you.
But you want to think back in your mind. You want to think back to the days you working for yourself. You know no one else to answer to, just yourself, sir. That's why we want you to YouTube to take off, sir.
Yeah, well, that's the way it's always been throughout my life.
Can't be being your own boss, sir.
Yeah, well, you know, it comes with downsides as well, but it does come with downsides, but I'm not getting the upsides of not being my own boss. So, yeah, totally. Just reset that. Right. Steve McDonald joins us. Good evening, Boaty, and a jolly good evening to you. Right, I can whiz through those. Woodstock, do me a favor, stop asking. All right, I'm not gonna talk about it, and you know, just you're like a dog with the bone. I've told you, I have one when I fancy one. End of. Yeah, exactly, Emma. Exactly. It's dear. Oh, new names again. Mart and Etty. Good evening from the lakes. Oh well, good evenings to you. Good evening to you. Good evening to you both. From the lakes, wonderful. Thank you for joining us. Then some people did some nice things. Right, then there's some merch talk. We all love Nettie, says Mark Lyons. I love Nettie. Nettie is just fabulous. Watch the Daily Diary tomorrow. Yeah, Nettie's getting a bit of. Go on, I'll show you what I got today. Silly things, but. Right, I got 50 million batteries because the nice, pretty lights in Nettie run on batteries and they stopped working. So I've got 50 million of them to keep those looking pretty. And a washing up bowl, darlings. Now, in an ideal world, I would have a proper campist collapsible washy uppy bowly thingy. And there's actually one on my wish list which has got a chopping board with it as well. But what I figured, for the meantime, until I can afford to buy the proper thing, then one of these, this was £1.50. Turns out we've got a Poundland opposite the restaurant. So 18 of these batteries for £2. So they're going to last 3 minutes, aren't they? But they are Kodak. They're a proper brand. And this was in the correct blue for Nettie. This was £1.50. And I figured that when I get the proper thing, that'll be a different thing. But this can live under the sink, and I can keep my cleaning stuff in there, save it rattling about in the cupboard. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous that I'm not being a proper motorhomist and I'm bringing my washing up back here. trekking it up to the house, washing it here. So that's silly. Buy a cheap washing up bowl. Then when I'm at the site, I can do what I'm supposed to do, put my doings in the bowl, trot off like a good little scout to the washing up room, wash it up, clean it up, bring it back, dry it with my Great Orme tea towel that's sitting next to the beautiful oven glove. And then it's all ready to go for the next time. So there you go. On next Monday, I'm doing things properly and with beautiful ambient lighting, thanks to these lovely HP7 batteries. 3 years guarantee. I doubt they'll last for 3 years. So these will be going in netty tomorrow, along with the duvet cover. I did the fitted sheet and pillowcases today, which is why you've got 8 minutes of me waving my arse at you. Oh, God, I'm exhausted. Excuse me. Wine burps again. Emma says, I've got a lovely definitely. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. Christ almighty. God, talk about being a pro YouTuber. Oh, my God. Oh, Lord above. Right. Yeah, I wondered what defensive honey is as well. Apparently, it's got vitamin C and manuka, or whatever the hell that is. Anyway, yeah, get a teas made, Emma. I'd like a teas made just because it's retro. I mean, I wouldn't use it, obviously, but oh, and something else I was thinking about. Oh God, I'm up and down like a horse for horse. I was thinking, I've been mentally planning my tenting, and I was thinking, what am I going to do about coffee? Now, if I was posh and rich or had sponsorship, I'd get one of those power station things, and I'd take a coffee machine. But that's not going to happen in the meantime. And then I remembered my lovely neighbour, Nikki Nunu, gave me this, a catheter. Yes, I've got a catheter, darlings. So I can make old school coffee, can't I, with my catheter? So, yeah, so that's going to get deployed when we start tenting, and that's one thing I haven't got to buy. There are other things I don't have to buy. I've got chairs, I've got tables, I've got cooking stoves, I've got all of that shenanigans. I've got virtually everything I need for the tenting. As I've said before, all I need are a couple of little bits: a tent, a bed, a sleeping bag, and some light. Everything else already sorted. I'm nearly there, darlings. And we've got, a couple of bob more in the tenting tin now, haven't we? And I will add the extra that was kindly sent tonight. Anyway, where were we? Richard wants the "You Don't Get This on Hubnut" t-shirt and a posh coffee mug. Well, talk to Matron. Matron is in charge of all the doings, along with Mr. Matron, who, we've set up a partnership there. Basically, we've set up a design house within Mary Huff Management, MHM, and all of the channels contained within MHM have got this design house working for them on a bespoke basis now. So, yeah, anything you want, talk to Matron. She'll make it all happen. Mark says the MX5 Club have the North Thames Group and 22 MX5s visiting this weekend. So, okay. So pub meal tonight. That explains it. 45 cars doing a 140-mile tour of Norfolk tomorrow, and they won't see any dual carriageway. I can guarantee you that. I've been to Norfolk. Short tour on Sunday, visiting Wolferton Station and Sandringham. Oh, there we are. Mr. Parry, probably the greatest supporter of this channel, in my humble opinion, says Mark. Well, I don't disagree with you, Mark, but you're up there as well. as are many others of you. Oh God, we're gonna have to try and plug and play. Thank you, Jim Bob II. That was the one. Mark Lyon says, "What's the Vino Blanco that's on special?" From yeah, it is from Sainsbury's. It's the Taste the Difference Pinot Grigio. It's down from £8.50 to £7.25, and it was then on a further 25% off when you buy 6 or more. That's finished, but so it's £7.25 now, which is pushing the boat out a bit. But honestly, for the sake of £1.25 for the bottle, I couldn't bear to go back to the cheap stuff. I'll have to when that offer stops, unless uh, unless there's an offer on the Rioja Blanco. But for tonight, live for the moment, darlings. And tonight, it's still the good stuff. Tomorrow, I might have to drink the cheap shit. But live for the moment. Right. I can whiz through that. Good old boat, says Skick. I think you're on your way up. Oh, please, God, let's hope that. Tell me, why are you not overjoyed with this new netty idea? I kind of am, though, aren't I? I think I am. I think maybe next a book of Boaty's quotes from the live stream. Yes, says Matron, with illustrations. Oh, Kimberly Z is with us all the way from San Diego. I've landed in the inner scrotum. You have indeed. And you're not a fan, Kimberly. You're one of us now. You're a bog. You're a Boaty's old geezer and gal. And we're delighted to have you here in our inner scrotum. Jim Bob II says, I have many still to watch, but we'll seek out that one next set. Oh, yeah, Mustard and Boaty do lunch with. That's that is a good one. Oh, right. I did notice Mark Lyons has been off grid a lot lately, but he's catching up now. Right, I can whiz through that. Oh, Poppy's Travels. Hello, my lovely. I have no idea how I came across this channel. Enjoying it though. Getting no sleep, tired, but hey ho, living life. Good for you, Poppy. What time is it? Oh, bloody hell. I've had no sleep for a year now since diving into Boaty's scrotum, says Emma. I know the feeling. Diane says, I think the least they could do, Boaty, is pay you more. You work very hard for them on minimum wage. As the general manager, you deserve more. Well, let me correct you there, Diane. They don't pay me minimum wage. I wish they did. We don't sleep on this channel, says Peter P. Apparently we don't know. Mark Lyon says, Poppy's Travels. I came here via a recommendation from Carol Ann Living in the Moment YouTube channel. And now, oh no, not another motorhome channel. Lol. He doesn't sleep, does he, Emma? Peter P never sleeps. If you like a drink, says Simon Mooring. Good evening to you. Crack on. There's no wrong with it. Well, I take that advice on a nightly basis. Emma says, I found the channel on recommendation from Matron, my sister, for those who don't know, who kept Boaty her dirty little secret for 20 years before introducing us. It's true. It's true. Matron is Emma's sister, and Matron and we've been friends for, God, how long have we been friends? Over 20 years, probably 23, 24 years now. And yeah, she only introduced Emma into the mix a year. a few days over a year now, isn't it? We had an anniversary the other night. Everyone's green, says Poppy's Travels. Oh, I'm blessed with all the support. I can't join. I'll not get any sleep, and as well as not going to work. Then I'll have to stay grey. Oh, Poppy, you missed the daily diaries, but there we are. Yeah, I completely understand. Catheter coffee, absolutely. A catheter, says Woodstock incredulously. That's a thing inserted into bodies. That's a coffee percolator. It's a catheter. Oh, dear. Oh, look, it's 12:10, says Diane. Inflation ruins everything, even Boaty's lives. 30 minutes now, 40 minutes. I know, and I wanted to finish at midnight. I've got things to do. I had plans for this 17 minutes. They will, oh, sod it. Sod it. I always have too much fun with you. How did Boaty get on at the doctor's? And yeah, Emma's answered that. Embryonic miracles. Yeah, they are, kind of. And yeah, I've got a goiter. Who knew? Boaty, says Mark, you'd need a very expensive power station to run a coffee machine. Between 650 to 1,000 watts. And that's a big machine to get that wattage. I don't know anything about this. I'll just stick to using my catheter then, shall I? I hate the live streams ending because it goes all quiet, says Emma. I would do an after party if I didn't need my sleep. And if one of the inner scrotum didn't send me gifts all night. Oh, there we are. If I didn't need my sleep, I'd just keep this going, Emma. I love these. Oh, Cargo One, good evening. AeroPress is best camping coffee maker, in my opinion. Right, I'll screenshot that because I've never heard of that, so any advice is welcome. And hello to you, by the way. Do a thumbnail with the bonnet up on Netta. You can think of a quote. God almighty, I get enough grief as it is. I'm all the grief in the comments now that Carol used to get when she had Nettie. So today's best one was sounds like the clutch needs replacing. And I thought, okay, how does that work? So I just replied, does it? And they said, yeah, the clutch sounded a little high. And I thought, well, the clutch being high is a position. How can you hear a position? You can feel it or you can see it, but how can somebody watching a video where you can't see my feet or the clutch decide that the clutch pedal is a bit high? Ah, honestly. I haven't replied to the replies yet. Jonathan Fletcher, good evening to you. Oh God, I've caught up. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Right then, darlings. I've caught up with the comments by largely ignoring most of them. I wish I could keep going. There's loads of you here, but oh, it's 20 past. You've almost had the hour. I am a bit knackered. You've got a daily diary that you can watch tomorrow. My bottom is going to feature in it quite too much, really. Right. So say your good night. I'm going to bugger off. I'm going to wish you all a safe and peaceful night. And yeah, I hope you have a decent weekend. I hope it's enjoyable or at the very least manageable. And to all those who need a bit of love and strength, I send all the love and strength in the world. Thank you to Excuse me. Thank you to Skick and Stew for their contributions. The Tenting Tin is most grateful. Yeah, I'm going to sod off. I'm going to get a shower. I'm going to clamber into my night attire. I'm going to make some supper. And then I'm going to fall gratefully asleep. And tomorrow, I'm really excited to do a bit more furtling about for Monday. From now on, my focus my focus is changing. I'm not going to do anything crazy or daft. I'm just going to have a different focus because, quite honestly, I was at the restaurant tonight. I'm going to be at the restaurant tomorrow night, and just as I'm saying good night. Oh, hang on, let's get you on speaker. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very well. I'll be very quick because I know you want to go to bed.
I do.
I'm very well. Great live stream, as always.
Oh, bless you. You're very kind to lie in such a nice way.
But I just wanted to say that if you could find out on your Amazon list if there's any way that you can set it up so that people can contribute bits and pieces rather than just one straight payment, then it's like a wedding list. People can put money together to buy a more expensive item, like a power station, and that would be a very good way of going forward.
Oh, right. I don't think that functionality exists. But to be honest, my plan for the power station was, as far as I can work out, then as soon as you start getting reasonable numbers going on your channel, then they kind of throw them at you. I figured that I'd just get a couple of videos out, try and get some numbers in, and then just wait for somebody to offer me one, basically.
Okay, fair enough. Well, Jackery or Boaty are the two to go for because they're two that I've got myself that I've used, and they are absolutely fantastic. They're nothing like powerful enough to power a coffee machine, but they can certainly power laptops and iPads and phones, and they are brilliant.
Right. The other thing I've got going with that is I've got a couple of friends who have bigger channels than mine, and they get offered them. So I've said, hang on until I get a few videos up and running, and then the next time you start getting offered them, do me a favor and just say, look, I can't use it, but have a look at this channel, and he could do something. So that's another option.
All right, mate. Well, fair enough. That sounds good. And all the best. And
cheers.
Delighted that your health predictions have gone positive way.
Oh,
because
God,
we were all so worried for you.
Not as bloody worried as I was, but bless you. You've all been amazing. Not completely out of the woods, I suppose, but you know, things could have been, then I've kind of won the lottery, haven't I?
You have. All right, Boaty. Brilliant as always. Thanks so much, mate.
Bless you, mate.
And see you soon.
Yeah, take care. Oh, God, that was my stomach. I do apologize. Shower my ass, says Steve. I'll decline that. Oh, dear. He is posh, isn't he? He is posh. He does have a lovely posh voice. That is the voice of a man who went to a rather excellent public school. And I bet I'm not wrong. Right then, darlings, I really am going to start off now. So, yeah, have a safe and peaceful night. Have wishing you an enjoyable weekend, or at least a manageable one. And I will be back with and I will, well, let's do it properly. God, the candle's still living on. Blimey, that's on its legs. The candle, hopefully, will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11:30. And yes, so thank you so much for your company. Thank you for your support. Blah, blah, blah. Daily diary out tomorrow, all of that. Can't wait to see you tomorrow night. In the meantime, much love from me and Pachu. And of course, indeed, oh yes, Bosh.